The 56-inch Emery is a hugger-style ceiling fan with an energy-saving DC motor that is perfectly suited for great rooms. We'll show you how to install the fan with step-by-step instructions. If you would like to skip ahead to a specific part of the installation, pause the video and use this menu for reference. Otherwise, continue watching for the complete installation guide. If you feel that you do not have enough electrical wiring knowledge or experience, have your fan installed by a licensed electrician. Installation requires an installed ceiling outlet box that is UL listed and acceptable for fan support of up to 35 pounds. You will also need a stepladder, Phillips screwdriver, wire stripper, electrical tape, and about 1 hour to install the fan. With your equipment ready and your new ceiling fan unpacked, you can now begin the installation. Before getting started, turn off power at the breaker. Prepare the motor by placing the canopy ring over the canopy. On the mounting bracket, remove 2 of the screws across from each other and loosen the remaining 2. To attach the mounting bracket, remove the 2 screws in the ceiling box and pass the supply wires through the center hole. Then place the bracket over the screw holes and insert the removed screws. Tighten both screws securely. Carefully bring the fan up to the ceiling and use the safety cable from the motor to hang it from the hanger bracket's hook. Now you can make the electrical connections. Combine the ground wires from the ceiling box and hanger bracket together. Then connect the white wire from the motor to the neutral wire in the box and the black wire from the motor to the hot wire in the box. Wrap electrical tape around the connections to hold the wires in place. Then tuck the wires neatly into the box. Unhook the motor and push it up to the ceiling. Align and twist the motor over the loose screws, then insert the removed screws and tighten all 4 securely. Slide the canopy ring over them and clip to lock into place. The fan is now properly mounted, and the rest of the fan body is ready to be installed. Attach the fan blade to the motor by sliding it into the slot on the motor housing. Align the holes and insert and tighten the blade attachment screws. Repeat the process for the remaining blades. With the fan blades attached, you can now install the light kit. Remove 1 of the screws from the mounting ring and loosen the remaining screws. Then bring the mounting plate up to the fan. Align and twist the plate over the loose screws, then insert the removed screw and tighten all screws to secure it in place. Remove 1 of the screws from the mounting plate and loosen the remaining screws. Bring the LED light kit up to the fan and connect the 2-pin wire connectors. Align and twist the light kit over the loose screws, then insert the removed screw and tighten all screws to secure it in place. Bring the glass shade up to the fan and align it inside the light kit. Press and turn until snug. The installation is complete, and the fan remote is now ready to be programmed. The fan is operated with a battery-powered handheld remote. However, the fan may not accept commands from the remote until the remote is properly configured and paired. Before getting started, open the battery compartment of your remote to verify which version you have. If the remote has a 0 and 1 dip switch with a pairing button, continue watching. If the remote has a dim and on dip switch, skip ahead to the next section. For the 0 and 1 dip switch remote, begin by installing two AAA batteries. By default, the dip switch will be set to 0 for universal operation. Simply restore power to the fan from the breaker and press the power button to begin using the fan. If you are installing multiple fans, set the dip switch to 1 for paired operation. Restore power to the first fan only and leave all other fans disconnected from power. Within 30 seconds, press the pairing button in the remote. The fan light will flash on and off to indicate that the pairing was successful. Repeat the process for any remaining fans, being sure that only the fan being paired is connected to power. Power can safely be restored to all fans once the final pairing process is completed. To clear previous or unwanted remotes from the fan's memory, move the dip switch in the remote to the 0 position. Disconnect power to the fan for a few moments, then reconnect the fan to power. Within 30 seconds, tap the pairing button in the remote. If done correctly, the fan light will flash on and off, and all other remotes will be unpaired from the fan. For the dim and on dip switch remote, ensure two AAA batteries are installed. Then return power to the fan from the breaker. Within 30 seconds, hold the power button on the remote control until the fan's light begins to flash on and off. The remote control has been paired, and you can now press the power button to begin using the fan. If you are installing multiple fans, you will need to disconnect power to all other fans while pairing each remote. Begin by restoring power to the first fan only, then complete the pairing process. Disconnect the fan from power and repeat the pairing process for any remaining fans, being sure that only the fan being paired is connected to power. Power can safely be restored to all fans once the final pairing process is completed. To clear previous or unwanted remotes from the fan's memory, disconnect power to the fan for a few moments. Reconnect the fan to power, then hold the power button on the remote until the green LED bar stops flashing. If done correctly, all other remotes will be unpaired from the fan. The on-off button toggles the fan function. The plus and minus buttons allow you to increase or decrease the fan speed. The light button turns the LED light on or off. The dimmer buttons allow you to increase or decrease the luminosity of the light. Comfort Breeze is a feature that produces a natural feeling breeze by alternating between lower and higher speeds. To activate it, press the Comfort Breeze button. Each press increases the maximum speed that the fan will alternate through. The warm and cool weather buttons change the direction of the fan rotation. In warm weather mode, the fan will spin counterclockwise and push air downward to produce a cooling effect. In cool weather mode, the fan will spin clockwise to cycle warm air off the ceiling. Note that the fan must be on before pressing the warm or cool weather buttons. The timer button automatically turns the fan and light off after a certain amount of hours have passed. Pressing the button allows you to select a 2-hour, 4-hour, or 8-hour delay. Pressing the button a fourth time will deactivate the timer function. Congratulations! You are now ready to use your brand new ceiling fan. Want more details or have any questions? Just call the customer service number in your owner's manual. Thank you for watching.